Now before we dive in, if you find my videos useful, make sure to click that subscribe button and also make sure to click that bell icon on the side to get notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, make sure to follow me on all at SAKITECH Online, also for the latest updates. Alright, let's dive in. Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And of course, the biggest question for people that currently do own the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is, should I upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus? And in this video, that's what we are going to be talking about. Now, if you did ask me the question, should I upgrade from the Note 9 to the Note 10 Plus? I would do a deeper analysis to give you a precise answer, because those two phones are only 1 year apart, but these two phones are 2 years apart. When you do upgrade from the Note 8 to the Note 10 Plus, you are in fact getting a technological boost that is going to satisfy you. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons on why upgrading from the Note 8 to the Note 10 Plus is in fact a very good choice. And of course, we are going to be talking about the S Pen upgrades as well. So let's dive in and start with number 1. Alright, so reason number 1 is going to be the multimedia aspect of the upgrade. So the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is an amazing smartphone. It does have a very beautiful screen. There's no question about that. But when you do an upgrade from the Note 8 to the Note 10 Plus, you are getting an immediate boost in multimedia experience. Now, first and foremost, this phone has a 6.3-inch screen, and this phone has a 6.8-inch screen, so you're getting an immediate boost in real estate of the screen. Number 2, with this phone, you're only getting a mono speaker, but with this guy, you're in fact getting dual stereo speakers. And on top of that, if you go over here into the settings and go into sounds and vibration and go into the advanced sound settings, you're also getting the Dolby Atmos sound, which is going to give you higher quality stereo sound all over the place. Now, the single speaker on the Note 8 always was one of my gripes. Despite the fact that it was a very good phone at the time, I was never happy with the fact that I had to listen to a single speaker on such a professional device. Now we have dual speakers and we have Dolby Atmos sound on this guy, which is much more satisfactory. If I go over here into advanced sound settings, you're not going to be seeing Dolby Atmos. You will only be able to experience Dolby Atmos if you actually connect the headphones into the actual headphone jack. Okay, just remember that Dolby Atmos is not available for the single mono speaker that does not even produce very good sound. Okay, but with this one, it's rich, it's loud, and it's very immersive. So multimedia, you're getting a massive upgrade. Large screen, better speakers. And I'll let you know real quick, if I just bring these phones side by side, you can see that the overall dimension of these phones are almost similar, but with the fact that we have very slim bezels on the side, very small chin at the bottom, and a very small forehead on the top, we are getting a much larger screen on a smaller form factor that simply seems more futuristic. So that's that, all right? So let's not move on and talk about number 2 reason that I think you should upgrade from the Note 8. At least I think that it's a very good upgrade from the Note 8 to the Note 10 Plus. And that is in fact the in-display fingerprint sensor found on this smartphone. So with this over here, let me just lock the screen. Basically, if the phone is just sitting on the table just like this, I can just double tap on the screen and boom, I can log right in. As a matter of fact, because it has an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, I don't even have to turn on the screen. I can just tap the screen at the right location and it's going to log right in. Very, very convenient biometric option. On this phone, you have face scan, you have iris scan. On this one, you have face scan and the in-display fingerprint scan. And on this one, you also have the fingerprint scanner all the way on the top over here. Again, that was one of my problems. I'm much more happy with the Note 9's lowered and centered fingerprint scanner right over here, which is easier to reach. This one is all the way at the top, and I just don't like the design of it, all right? It works perfectly, don't get me wrong, but having this on the front built into the screen is such a technological jump from this guy to that guy. Okay, so that's a massive benefit you're having. Again, let me just demonstrate that. You can lock the screen, just double tap it, all right, and log right in, do your thing and move on. With this one, you do have to lift it up to log into it. Now real quick, I did forget to mention one thing. This phone does have a headphone jack. This does not have a headphone jack. Just remember that. But you do get earphones in the box with this one that connect to the USB Type-C port at the bottom over here. This one has the USB Type-C port and a dedicated headphone jack. That might be a big deal for some people. But again, the jump from this to this gives you so many benefits that you can forget about the headphone jack in this particular instance. So that's number one. Number two, I do want to let you know that this phone is going to be a much better performer. The Note 10 Plus is going to be much better performer. Now this has a 2-year-old processor, the 835, the Snapdragon 835. This one now has Snapdragon 855 processor, which is actually much faster than this guy. And on top of that, the base RAM on this is, in fact, if we go over here to advanced features, oops, not the advanced features, the device care, and if I go over to the RAM right over here, let's do the same over here. Now as you can see, the overall software experience is the same on the both, device care, memory. Now as you can see, this guy has 12 gigabytes of total base RAM. This one has 6 gigabytes of total base RAM, okay? So that's double the RAM you're getting on this one and double the processing and the graphical speed you're getting on this one. So it certainly is a good upgrade for performance, for gaming, for work, for productivity, and for everything that you'll be doing with your smartphone, unless you just do the basics. If you just make phone calls, send text messages, browse the web, and watch YouTube videos, you might be fine with this, but then also foregoing the better multimedia experience you get on this one with the sound quality and the larger display. But again, when you go into actual applications, actual games, and run this, it's gonna be faster. And also remember, this has much faster built-in storage than this one. Now, one more thing I want to let you know with the S Pen is the basic functionality of the S Pens have not changed much. So if you press this button, you get the air command. Air command is both on both of these smartphones. It's almost the same. Okay, so let me just put this here for a minute. Bring up the air command on this one as well. So as you can see, you have the air command here, and they're almost identical when it comes to the air command productivity features. So air command is not a big deal, and sketching and writing is not a big deal. You have all that on both of these phones. But with this S Pen actually now is Bluetooth enabled. This one is not. Okay, this is just an S Pen. It's nothing fancy. It's just for writing and the air command functionality. And of course, you can navigate the phone with the actual pen, which is all great. But now you have Bluetooth functionality, so I can go inside camera, for example. I can take photos remotely. I can press this button and it'll take a photo. That's fantastic, okay? And I can go to the settings of this phone also, and I can go into advanced features. I can go to S Pen, and I can go into Air Actions, and I have all these Bluetooth functionalities that I can configure, so I can use the S Pen to remotely control my actual smartphone. That's number one with the S Pen. The other great feature that this one doesn't have is if I do go into Samsung Notes, okay, and if I go into a particular note over here, let me just write something. Let me just say hi. Let's go to the pen section. Let's say hi. And as you can see, that's a very dirty handwriting. What I can do is I can save this, and I can tap on this, and I can convert this to text. So I can do handwriting to text conversion that is not available on this guy right over here. Okay. So again, even with the S Pen, you are getting an extra boost in functionality, in productivity. Alrighty, so that is actually reason number 4 why this is such a good upgrade. And reason number 5 why you should do the upgrade is the camera. Okay, so on this one, you have 2 cameras. By this time, they're very old cameras. Okay, they're 2 years old. They simply do not match the 4 cameras that you have on the background over here. You do have a standard angle camera and a telephoto camera right over here, so you can zoom in with this one, 2 times optical zoom. With this one, you have a standard angle, you have a telephoto, 2 times optical camera. They're both better than the one on this one over here, much better in quality, nighttime and everything. And then you also have a third super wide angle camera, okay? On top of that, you have a 3D depth camera right over here that gives you some enhanced functionalities when it comes to background blurs on your photos. So just in layman terms, this camera is a massive upgrade over this camera over here. So you are going to get a difference. You're going to be able to record much better video, I can guarantee you that, on this smartphone as opposed to this smartphone, especially when it comes to the quality and the stabilization of the video quality is concerned. So that was number 5, and that brings us to the end of this video. Yes, if you have a Note 8, do upgrade to the Note 10 Plus if you are in the market to do so. There should be nothing holding you back. So drop your comments down below and let me know what you did. Did you upgrade from the Note 8 to the Note 10 Plus? Are you thinking about it? Or are you going to keep your Note 8 as long as it is serving you well right now? So drop them down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH Online to get the latest updates as well. Alright, have a fantastic day.